So I wanted to show you all something that I have made. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited to use it. So let me just jump right in. I'm not finished with it yet, but I definitely want to just show you the vision of what I have. So I am making a prayer board. Let me step back. So, of course, I put butterflies on mine because, fun fact, I love butterflies. All right. And then it says, instead, pray about everything. And then at the very bottom, it says basically, don't worry about anything. Okay? So these right here will have, I'll put a picture of the finished product with this video. But these are the areas that I want to uh, specifically pray about. And one of these will be answered prayer. So anytime that I pray about something, either if it's for me or for someone else, and I know about it and I know that that prayer was answered for them, I will put it in the answered prayer. So I'm excited about using this because I want to get more organized about my studies, about my prayer life. It's a new year, and I know everything starts new in the year, and but literally, I've been working on this for a while. Not this particularly, not this board, but I'm talking about just getting organized and doing my Bible studies and just learning more about the Word. So, a lot of things I'm going to do this year is that I'm going to start rememorizing scriptures, more. I know some, but, I don't know them all like that. So, I said, you know what, I'm going to take this time and I am going to go ahead and start putting scriptures in me. So when things get rough, and this is just a little blessing that I got today, even at worship, is that the more you have scripture in you, the more that when things happen, you'll be able to pull from that. It'll already be in you. And there's nothing wrong literally with going to the Bible and looking for things to help you. So don't do it just because, but um if you can start getting that in your spirit, it is like it's paramount. So, having said that, I made a prayer jar. And so I'm able to hold on, because look, want to act crazy because I'm on camera. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I'm going to set that down, and I'm going to show you that I just wrote scriptures, encouraging scriptures, to pull out every day and just meditate on that scripture, learn it, and then at the end of the night, that I'm going to pull one out every day and keep it with me and just meditate on it. Read it often over the whole day and try my very best to remember it. So this one says, above all, love each other deeply because love covers a multitude of sins. 1 Peter 4:8. Sorry, I'm out of breath because let me give you a little side story. I guess when I opened the door to get the package out, I let a bug in and it was flying all over here in front of the window in which I am recording in front of, and I seen it, and yeah, I went and got some spray and just sprayed it, but I don't like bugs. But anyway, let's get back to the point. So yeah, so I have a whole jar. I actually have a lot more of these that I'm gonna make. Maybe not this much, but I have a lot more that I'm going to make to put in there so I can start, remembering the scriptures that I want to. Okay? And then the next thing, because there's three things that I decided to do, we're gonna take those same cards. So if you see they're inside this little mason jar. And this is a very cheap project to make, okay? All of these things probably cost me about $10 because the board I already had, but they're still $1 at the Dollar Tree, $1.25 or whatever. Anyway, we're gonna move on. But nonetheless, I got the mason jars from the Dollar Tree. I got the envelopes from the Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? You have markers, pens, whatever. And I got a few decorations from the Dollar Tree, which was those butterflies. So I only got one pack of those. And then, I cut them up and made it look pretty. But you don't even have to do all that. I mean, it's whatever you want to do. But, I just figured that it would be something useful for me to do every day. I will pull out hold on, let me get my pen. An empty note card, index card, and I will write something that happened good in that day. You know what I'm saying? Like something that I'm grateful for, something that just made me smile. You know, whatever it is to make you feel good, you write it on there, and then of course, I mean, actually, I have an empty one, but I'm gonna show you another one that I actually got note cards into, but I can take these out. But then I'll go ahead and put those over into the empty jar. And that way, when the jar fills up by the end of the year, or whenever you just need a pick me up, open that jar, pour them out, read all of the good and wonderful things that God has done for you, and then just read about the things that God has allowed you to experience. I think that it is so important for us to start to change our minds. I know, you can get older and you allow life to consume you and things just be happening and you're just like, oh my goodness. But a lot of the times, unfortunately, the brain can hold on to negative stuff. Okay? We have to program it to remember the goodness. This is why in the Bible it says, think on these things that are good, things that are lovely, things are, all of that. Because at the end of the day, when you lay your head down and you reflect upon your day, it should not be consumed with the negative. I'm not saying that there won't be negative things that happen, because it will. Things will happen. And we all have a story. We all have things that are happening in our life. And so this is just one way, in my opinion, and I hope that you use this and utilize it for yourself during this year, and maybe even pass it on to your kids. Get this to be a project for the family, to really just start focusing on God, focus on the things that He does so well, because He is the giver of good gifts. I mean, so, and that's just something that I want to do personally, is just focus myself, especially this year, because I've had a very trying last year before, and so I am hoping and praying, because I know that God can do it, that this year brings about some changes that I desperately need. Okay. So anyway, that's my inspiration to you. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead and like it and share it with somebody that you think that needs some type of inspiration in their life today. All right. Bye, y'all.